Hello everyone, this is the Archfiend, and about 3 to 4 hours ago I made a little prediction here on my channel in the form of a bulletin. If you guys want to see that bulletin, it's on my YouTube channel still. Well, might be a couple days later if you're watching this, and obviously it won't be there. But anyways, I made a little prediction about what was going to happen here on YouTube, specifically with some of the YouTube partners. And that was regarding the death of Gary Coleman at the age of 42. Now, first of all, I want to say that's very tragic. My thoughts go out to his friends and family and loved ones and everyone in between that cared about this guy. It was a very, very tragic story and a tragic end to a career that had a lot of ups and downs. But what I said in that bulletin was, and I'll paraphrase it here, I said, "Oh great, Gary Coleman has died. I can't wait to see how many YouTube partners whore out this story just to make some extra money for their pocket." And as of 4 hours, close to 4 hours of posting that bulletin, I have discovered and been notified upwards of 20 YouTube partner channels that have used false thumbnails, misleading titles, misleading information, just basically trying to sell this story just to grab people's attention that are trying to search for this. I even found stuff along the lines of footage of Gary Coleman dying. That's how bad some of these people are out there, and a lot of this stuff is just despicable. But then again, it is to be expected, obviously to be expected, because I predicted it. So that is the state here, and yeah, I know it's not all YouTube partners. There's actually some decent YouTube partners out there, of course. And sure enough, you're seeing a lot of these sincere videos talking about how sad it is that Gary Coleman's dead, and seeing titles like Gary Coleman dead at 42, and then the person talks about him for a minute or two and then spends the rest of the 8 or 9 minutes on the entire video talking about something that has nothing even remotely close to do with Gary Coleman's death, cough, Sexy Phil, cough, and other YouTube partners. Yeah, the reason why shit like this bugs me, and a lot of you out there maybe criticize me right off the bat here before I get too much into things here. Well, Archfiend, aren't you doing the same thing? You're making a video and you're a YouTube partner. You're talking about Gary Coleman's death. Well, here's the thing, people. I don't want people searching for, you know, footage of Gary Coleman's death to find this video. I'm not going to put anything in the title that's going to link to Gary Coleman. Nothing in the video description that's going to link this story to Gary Coleman, different strokes, or anything that he was remotely involved with. Nothing in the search tags, nothing like that. I'm not even going to enable AdSense revenue because, frankly, I don't want to take a penny talking once again about YouTube whores just basically using the system and using tragedy to make money. I just do this shit as a public service message here for you guys, and if you like me or hate me for it, then so be it. If you think I'm no better than the partners that do this, then so be that as well. But damn if I'm not going to keep my mouth shut about this. I mean, I consider myself a proverbial YouTube watchdog here, no offense to YT Watchdog or Steal a Spotlight, but I can't let shit like this pass by. When I see and get told about when YouTube partners are just abusing tragedy to make money, I do not have it in me to let shit like that pass by. Now, a lot of you out there might be saying, well, maybe they're making actual dedication videos to him, Archfiend. You know, he lived a long, relevant career, and that is true. The guy did live, like I said, through his ups and downs. He remained relevant for close to 30 years now. I forget when Different Strokes was originally released. I think it was the early 80s, so it's close to 30 years. And that is a notable accomplishment, be it by bad news or good news in Gary Coleman's life. The guy is a story that sells, because when you get that combination of good and bad, that shit sells. And YouTube partners know this. They know people are going to be searching for those Gary Coleman videos. And that is what really pisses me off, is because you will see a story and a number of stories here about people making those videos, those legit videos. And yes, he deserves to have legit retrospectives on his life and stuff along those lines. And deserves his tributes is what I'm trying to get at. But the people just doing it for the hell of it because they know this is a story that's going to grab attention, that's where I have a problem with. And I always wonder, and this is what really disgusts me, is any of these YouTube partners that you see whoring this story out, how many of those YouTube partners do you think are going to make a video when someone like, I'll use a do-gooder for example, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, I don't know why it's the first one that popped in my head. When you see someone like her pass away, and if half of you guys probably out there don't know who she is, she's the second female appointed to the U.S. Supreme Court by Bill Clinton. Hopefully you guys know who that is. And she's had pancreatic cancer. She just had surgery for it last year. She's in a really, really feeble state of affairs, and she's probably not going to last much longer. I mean, that may sound a bit sadistic to say that, but that's the truth of the matter. She's in bad shape to sum things up. Now, do you think any single one of these YouTube partners that made these heartfelt videos about, oh, Gary Coleman, he entertained us on Diff'rent Strokes and all these other things in his life, and he was a security guard and all this other shit that people mocked him for years for, these people making these serious videos now, do you think any single one of them are going to make a video about Ruth Bader Ginsburg and what a great woman she was? About how when she could teach law anywhere in this country and she chose to teach it in Newark, New Jersey of all places, about how she volunteered her time as a lawyer for the ACLU. I mean, do you think you're going to hear anything about a do-gooder like that? Someone who actually does real things, quote-unquote real things in this world, and isn't just a media spectacle like Gary Coleman? Do you think you're going to hear a serious video about that? No, you're not. Because that doesn't sell. Why talk about a story that people are going to be like, oh, that's a do-gooder, no one cares about that. I want to hear about the short guy that passed away that we all made fun of for years. That's just pathetic. And that's one of the things that really irritates me about the climate here. And to be fair, a lot of the viewers drive this as well. But you can't have supply without the demand, and demand without the supply, of course. But I don't know. I guess it's just asking too much to ask the entire YouTube partner community to just mature and actually be civil about things and not just cash in on these goddamn tragedy stories. I mean, my God, is it going to kill you people to deactivate the ads on a video or two? Obviously, I'm demonstrating how it can be done on a video like this. Can't they do the same on a dedication video? Why do you have to get paid off of tragedy? That's just the final point I want to make here. And I mean, my God, a video like this probably isn't going to change anything, but I don't know. Maybe it's going to open a few minds. Maybe people are going to start being critical as you, the fan out there, and start saying, why are you enabling ads on this serious tribute video? Because not only does it look tacky from the end that you're taking money, but when you're talking serious, like someone like I mentioned before, Sexy Phil is talking about how, you know, tragic it was, and he's doing his little snip-ass little camera cuts and all that little quirky shit that that douchebag does. And then you see a Walmart ad pop up when he's trying to be all serious about it. It's like, why? You just devalued the entire message. But I digress. It's a free country, and as I mentioned before, people are free to whore it out however they want to, but maybe people will start speaking up about it. I don't know. Our voices are too small, but maybe a few of us can speak up, and that's where I'm here for, you guys. So, yeah, a lot of you guys probably watch me and like me, and the other half of you probably watch me and hate me because you think I'm no better or worse than these people that whore out tragedy just because I decide to call out people on YouTube. But anyways, just trying to do my part here as the public servant here of YouTube. If I could be so bold to say so. Anyways, rest in peace, Gary Coleman, and everyone else. Have a great day. And I, to this point in time, still have no idea what I'm going to title this video, so I should hopefully have something very interesting here. Have a great day, everyone.